And this is such an agency which is, although its name is MTDC. But that's besides the point. Now what is important to remember is, not the MTDC, the building committee, he can chair it so that he will approve this MTDC as the implementing agency. As early as 8th of October. There is another letter. And this letter, so that you know the seriousness of this matter. This is again dated, say 8th of October, whereby we are getting more. And this money look like NEHU is asking from NEC. To prepare the DPR, you can make a guess. MTDC. MTDC Imphal seems to be a default implementing agency for all. They are not answerable to anyone. The question that is arriving is, why not NEHU CDD allow them? They will prepare the DPR, they will put the tender paper, they will allocate whom the work has to be given. Now, a lot of things probably members join us, and I can give you the name. Professor Saha, Professor Chandra, which was held in Delhi. The additional secretary to the Ministry of Education. This assembly of NEHUTA members today informed that the VC office was to highlight the interference of Professor P.S. Shukla while he is not in office here for the last 333 days precise, which is exactly more than 11 months. In November 13th, he will complete 1 year absence from the office, yet drawing his full salary. Now, what irritated us is that when ministry people came here during the month of May, the impression that was what was conveyed to us was that the 30th of May EC meeting in Delhi will be his last meeting, and he will never try to chair any meeting. But now, every now and then, he's trying to interfere in the activities of NEHU. Indeed, the Executive Council meeting that is going to be held, he wants to chair by himself, which we will never allow, because we have already conveyed to ministry, because all the stakeholders, NEHUTA, NEHUNSA, NEHUSU, and the entire state of Meghalaya have said that he is his persona non grata for us, and he cannot chair any future meeting. And ministry have all told us when they came that whenever there will be an EC meeting or AC meeting or any other meeting, the VC will be on leave. But now he is defying, he is defying this understanding between the stakeholders and the ministry, and somehow betraying the very promise that they have. So he has actually is an act of betrayal, I would say, whereby he is not respecting what arrangement has been made between stakeholders and the ministry in the presence of the Executive Council members of NEHU and others. So our main fight is that he should not interfere. He may remain as VC wherever he is. We really don't give a damn. But he should not interfere. But day in and day out, he is trying to interfere, because we badly need an Executive Council meeting, because there are so many things pending, including the confirmation of service of teachers, their promotions and other things. But he is trying to chair the meeting, because in this meeting, he wants to ensure that all his corrupt actions, including the allocation of the project to MTDC Imphal, the Manipur Tribal Development Corporation Imphal, whom he has outsourced the construction work in Tura. He's trying to make sure that through that EC meeting, he will get the approval. And this is where he is, I think it is an act of quid pro quo that we see, or an act of omission and commission. I'm sure that there's an understanding between MTDC Imphal and Professor Shukla, whereby they are trying to siphon off money through these projects, because otherwise there is no reason why should an MTDC be Imphal be the one implementing the project, when our CDD is capable to. All this construction that you see in the NEHU has been done through our CDD office, which is capable of undertaking. But Shukla deliberately bypassed CDD so that he can give and outsource this construction work to MTDC Imphal, so that they can have a quid pro quo between them. And this is where we see that it's a corrupt act, because he has shown now 3 times he have done this. An act of corruption, which we have already reported to the President of India, who is also the visitor of this university, and copied to the Ministry of Education. We have highlighted how he has actually very actively involved in corruption, whereby within 15 days he has given the work order. The job was not completed, but 82 lakhs was released And finally, after the money has been taken by MTDC, they came out with a letter saying that give us more time for completion of the work. This only shows that it is an act of commission and commission between Shukla and MTDC, and we as Teachers Association will highlight this. We have decided already, we'll go to Delhi, we'll meet the ministry people, and we'll explain to them what all has happened here and how their promise of resolving the issue of NEHU has come as an act of betrayal to us, because right now Shukla, although he's not in office for the last almost 1 year now, drawing full salary, doing nothing as far as the job of the VC is concerned. All his job is done by the PVC, Shillong and Tura, but he is shamelessly drawing full salary being away from the office.